Did you know that there's a giant island of garbage 3 times the size of France in the North Pacific Ocean? Yeah. About 80,000 tons of billions of man-made materials has formed a literal island in the North Pacific, where the currents meet. It's approximated around 80% of the debris originates from North America and Asia, and the remaining 20% from ships dumping into our oceans as well. Consisting mostly of fishing net, plastic, and styrofoam, this is obviously a major concern for literally the entire freaking planet. It's absolutely insane. I think for most of us to even try and fathom or perceive what even 80,000 tons of rubbish actually looks like, let alone the fact of it being the largest of 5 offshore plastic accumulation zones that exist across our planet. Yeah, you heard right. That's just one of 5. Let that process for a second. With the Great Pacific Garbage Patch being the largest, there is an estimated 2.4 million tons of garbage, or plastic, entering our oceans each year through poor, or lack thereof, appropriate disposal of this man-made waste, flowing out through our rivers and forming in islands. Because it all has to go somewhere, right? I also don't think we can possibly fathom the amount of damage this kind of waste would be destroying so much life beneath the sea. You can find all this info on theoceancleanup.com. That tells us there are over 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch alone. That's about 250 pieces of plastic for every human being alive. The impact this is having on wildlife is extremely threatening. Studies have shown that more than 100 different species have come in contact with it, and an alarming number of those animals are threatened species. So this isn't great for anything or anyone. I'm sorry for bringing you down and this to your attention, but it's probably pretty good that more of us are aware of the magnitude of this. So what's being done about it? Well, considering this rubbish comes from our river systems and out into our seaways, the Ocean Cleanup are developing interceptor trash fences that work as a giant netting system that plugs the rubbish up and allows water to flow through. This interceptor trash fence was trialled a couple of months ago, providing some impressive insights into how we can possibly prevent this issue from continuing as we pollute our waterways. Hopefully we can figure this all out soon and discover more efficient ways to prevent and break down the Great Pacific Garbage Patch and other garbage islands. There was also a project that managed to clean up around 20,000 pounds of surface level plastic, so there is hope compared to when it was ruled impossible to clean up.